Hello and welcome back to TST. If you're new to the channel, tap on the subscription button and press the notification bell so you can receive news and updates that you can rely on daily.
CNN's Chris Cuomo inadvertently admits to lying about his coronavirus quarantine. CNN's Chris Cuomo now claims that he was, quote-unquote, past quarantine as long ago as April 12. This is either a lie or an inadvertent admission of another lie that he broadcast on April 20 when he staged his coronavirus resurrection. In other words, Cuomo was lying then, or he is lying now. Possibly both. Take your pick. The cable host's apparent admission of wrongdoing came Wednesday as he sought to shame Vice President Mike Pence for neglecting to wear a mask during a recent visit to the Mayo Clinic. Everyone knows he did the wrong thing, Cuomo tweeted in reference to the vice president's choice this week to forgo a mask. Cuomo added, but the criticism misses the fact that a significant part of his base thinks masks are stupid anyway. Though Cuomo is not wrong about Pence, the cable pundit is also the last person who should be giving lectures on proper coronavirus safety protocols. After all, Cuomo, who claimed on March 31 that he had been diagnosed with the virus, is the one who broke quarantine on April 12 to drive his family to East Hampton, New York, 30 minutes away from their home in Southampton. The CNN host even got into an altercation with the cyclist who called him out for possibly spreading the virus. Naturally, Twitter users were quick Wednesday to note the hypocrisy in Cuomo's criticism of Pence. The CNN host actually responded to one of these critics, claiming that the story of him breaking coronavirus safety protocol in East Sunday, quote, is just a lie. I was past quarantine, Cuomo tweeted Wednesday. Was never in public. My family was cursed at in our own backyard by a guy with an open case for allegedly biting a man's hands. Those are facts ignored by Trump grumps. Alright, so first, what does he mean by past quarantine? If he was past quarantine by April 12, then what the hell was that April 20 video all about? You know the video where Cuomo emerges from his basement and says excitedly to the camera, "Here it is, the official re-entry from the basement. This is what I've been dreaming of literally for weeks." CNN's website even promoted the video with a caption that reads, CNN's Chris Cuomo says he has been cleared to end his self-quarantine in his basement, a day he has been dreaming of for weeks. Further, Cuomo's assertion that he was past quarantine on Easter Sunday needs to be reconciled with his wife's personal notes from that day, which claim he had a 100-degree fever in the afternoon and evening. Either the CNN host is lying now about being past quarantine on April 12, or he was lying on April 20 when he pretended as if his emerging from his basement was his first time out of isolation since he announced on March 31 that he had been diagnosed with the virus. Finally, that last bit of Cuomo's tweet, the one where he notes that the cyclist who called him out for possibly bringing the virus to East Hampton had an open case for allegedly biting a man's hands, is an especially nice touch. It has nothing to do with the actual criticism of Cuomo's behavior. He is merely trying to undermine the credibility of his accuser. So, did Cuomo lie on April 20 when he suggested it was his first time out of isolation? Clearly. Is Cuomo lying now about being past quarantine on Easter Sunday? It seems likely, considering his wife's notes. And then, did Cuomo even have the virus? At this point, who can possibly tell? Well, we certainly should not take his word for it.
Share your thoughts and responses in the comments down below. If you've liked this report, let us know by tapping that like button down below, share the news among friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more news and updates on TST. I'm David Raveen, and I'll see you in the next one.